Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Imperfect Peace. You guys, we are back with another episode, another week, y'all. We are doing the damn thing. Consistency is key, right? We in there. Speaking of being in here, let's go ahead and get our ancestors in here. So let's go ahead and light our tea light candle. Y'all, join us with lighting your tea light candle. We used to invite you to join the tea light candle lighting all the time, to invite y'all ancestors in there so you can feel like you part of the, you know what I'm saying? You at home with us and everything. So get your tea light and let's go. You ready, sis? Alrighty. All right, sis. I think it's time for happy hour. Yes. All right. You want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go this time.
Okay.
Let's see. Happy hour. I would say I am happy with where my career is going right now.
Yes.
You know, I did a big change in the fall, and it was a little rocky. It was a little rocky at first, but I'm in such a much better place mentally, and it just makes all the other stressors in life so much easier to deal with, because when you spend the majority of your time at work, and that is a huge stress to your life, that brings that stress over to your other parts of your life.
Yeah.
Like, I would come home so annoyed and not want to be bothered with my kids and things like that. So I am definitely enjoying this new work energy. My coworkers are great. My boss is great. She bought some of my products. And
I know that's right.
I was gonna let her have it because she does so much for us. And she was like, "Girl, we don't work for free." And I said, "Okay." Okay, I know that's right.
I love that. I love when people are like, "No, let me actually support you. Like, yes. I want your products, yes, but let me support you." Like, love that. So I am so happy for you. I'm glad. Hey,
that's right. My workplace is, yes, definitely giving what I needed to give.
Yeah, I am so happy for you because I'm very unhappy in the other situation that you were in. So for you, you were afraid to take that leap, and then when you did, you were like, "Phew, I'm so glad I did," and I am so happy for you. So I'm excited about what's to come at the new place and everything. So congrats, sis. My happy hour is so by the time this airs, I will have already gone and come back. But my happy hour is visiting one of our spiritual sisters. I'm really excited about it. And so I'm really happy about spending time with her and the new baby. She just had a baby, spending time with the new baby. I'm trying to actually secretly make it a point to go to see everybody this year. Secretly make it a point. Like, they don't watch, they watch. So cat's out the bag. But that's a goal of mine. I really want to make sure that I touch everybody this year. So I think that's going to be my happy hour today.
Yes, that is exciting.
Yes.
Our first cousin baby.
I know. So precious. And we're speaking into existence. We got another one on the way. Not me.
Not me either.
you know who I'm talking about.
Yes, we know who and who deserves it so much.
Yes.
We've been helping her manifest this baby for a while. I even sent her some stuff, some new information to me, and I was so happy it was new to her.
Mm-hmm. I sent her some information too, and she was like, "Good." See, we always every time we get a bit of information, we share it to her because you sent her some and I sent her some. So she's been getting information and I didn't know that she knew part of the stuff that I had sent her. So part of it she didn't know. So it was very lovely. She was like, "Thank you for always thinking of me." So I'm really excited. And again, hopefully we'll be making this the second baby coming in to
that part. We're definitely manifesting it, and we know we are powerful cousins. So.
And see, this is what healthy sisterhood looks like, because we in here for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, sis. Bottoms up. Cheers. Ooh, we're gonna start doing apple juice and making y'all think we were actually drinking.
Right, yeah, because woo-wee.
Because that actually tasted like cough syrup.
Ooh, whole chest burning.
Girl, not gonna lie. All right, sis. So I am going to actually turn it over to you because, girl.
You know. Okay. So the topic of today is mother wounds, and we are coming with this topic due to Toni once again crashing out on Angela. I'm gonna respect her because she's changed and
she's no longer Black China.
Angela, China,
formerly Black China.
Yes.
Let me make this statement to my bitch ass dick sucking daughter.
Oh God.
Yeah, this Toni from Spike She TV on Instagram. Worthless ass trick bitch. What I'm going to do is air your ass the fuck out. I'm done with you. Every interview you do, you say my fucking name for clout, bitch.
And you don't do
You ain't clout chasing my name forever. You are a low down, dirty, scamming ass, dick sucking, nobody, abortion head ass bitch. Bitch, I'm sick of your freak ass. You've been a nasty, dirty, trifling freak bitch as a girl. Bitch, I'm tired of your motherfucking ass. I don't want you in my life. My mother told me to abort your bitch ass. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. Bitch gonna run away, keep you. And then you gonna turn around and say my mother raised you. Then turn around and say you was raised with no morals. Bitch, I hate you. If you die today or tomorrow, you better have a will. I'm gonna put you in a river, bitch.
So, crashed out on her again. And it's like, why we gotta do this? Why are mothers, Toni isn't the only one. Why are these mothers in their grown age getting on the internet and crashing out on their daughters, calling them all kinds of names, telling them that she should have aborted her? Like,
girl, I was like, what?
Yes. And then she called her an aborter. So I guess she's trying to call out her for aborting.
I was like, dang, she put her business all out there.
Yes. And it was just like, what is
called her a D-sucker and everything. I was like, whoa.
Said that she's coming for clout. Like, what are you doing? We done seen some crash outs and they ain't all having to deal with her daughter. So we already know the kind of person that she is. And I'm just
it's unfortunate because Black China Angela, I'm so sorry. Angela is her only child. So I really feel like that's where a lot of that energy is coming from, because she has no other children or nothing else to focus on. And when she does well with her grandkids though. Like, that's the crazy part about it. Like, she does really well, especially with Dream.
You know why?
Yeah. So she does well with the grandkids, but her and her daughter, it's just such a disconnect there. And I don't know. It's honestly, she be leaving me speechless, because I'd be like, yo, how could you say some of the things that you have said about your child?
Yeah, it's real reckless. Like, what did she say? She hoped she had a will because
because you're gonna put her in the Anacostia River. Girl, that Anacostia River is nasty. Okay, that's out here. That shit is nasty.
Oh yeah, that's from Baltimore, right?
It's in DC.
DC. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Girl, that Anacostia River has some bodies in it. That's why she told she gonna put her in. That is so fucked up. I'm like, yo. But my thing too is, how is Angela bringing her up for clout when the only reason that we actually know who Toni is because of Angela? So like, honestly, you need to be a little more mute about it, because she put you on. It's your crazy that kept you on.
And she's not out here crashing out about you. It's the opposite. She does not get on here and bash her mother, which she could so bad.
She could speak to her mother wound.
Yes. And you can, I mean, we've seen it, you know, they had that reality show. So we've seen it like firsthand as consumers of, I'm a reality TV watcher. That's why I know all this stuff. Because
yeah.
So
me too.
I mean, it is really sad when you see it.
But the thing is, for me, I think the thing that I have a hard time with is because, first of all, I'm a logical person. I'm a Virgo, so everything has to be of logic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm analytical. It has to be something logical. So so you were telling me, you know, about the topic that you wanted to talk about today. And I was like, well, send me the video because I don't think I've seen it all. I was like, I've seen pieces of it. I don't think I've seen it all. Girl, I did see it all. And then I was like, hold on. Like, because the reason I didn't think that I had seen it all is because I was like, okay, maybe I'm missing context. Because she just started out just on 100.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, maybe I'm missing context. But now that I think about it, after you said what you said about the reality show and thinking about how she, you know, performed during the reality show, it's like any little thing could have set her off. And China could have said, or Angela could have, and I keep calling her China because that's where I remember her on the show.
Right.
So Angela could say anything like, thank you, Mom, or no, I don't need that right now, Mom. And she would snap, like she would just like go off. So I'm not really understanding what truly triggers Tokyo Toni.
Well, first of all, the lady crazy, and you can't convince me otherwise. Because the antics that she has done online is like, what? Like she's been on there playing with herself, like listen at homeless people that she out there waving a wad of money at the homeless people and then mad when they harassing her for it. Like,
and then she was about to open up like a halfway house or something like that.
Yeah, girl.
And I know and the funny thing about it is when she told somebody to pull up on her, she was like, I'm at the Ramada Inn or something like that, the hotel, whatever hotel. I pass that joint frequently. And every time I pass it, I die laughing because I know the address by heart because of her.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny, but I just don't understand her, like how she gets triggered that easily, and like at the drop of a dime, it's just like whoosh, like she's a flame, like she just I don't know, I don't get it.
It's I mean, well, we know from doing our own shadow work that everybody has their own trauma,
right?
And we know that she didn't raise Angela. She was with her grandmother. She just stated that, mad that she said that she was raised by her grandmother, but that's the truth. And right. You literally said you gave her away and then was mad. Like it didn't make you. She contradicted herself in that statement.
Yeah.
So whatever she was dealing with then, I don't really know how old she was when she had Angela, but I'm sure that has something to do with it, age, and then how was her relationship with her mother. And the fact that Angela was also light-skinned. She always said that that was a problem. Her mom hated her because she was light-skinned. I mean, because they look just alike.
Exactly.
You know? And she probably hates her because of that. Because she might, have her own feelings about the way she looks. And then she's like, I just birthed this daughter and she looks just like me. And then I hate her because she's light-skinned, which kind of makes her prettier than me in society's standards.
That part. So I just looked her up and she had her at 16. And that explains a lot.
Yes.
That explains a lot.
Emotionally immature for sure. You can tell.
Yes.
She has no emotional intelligence. She's stunted at that age probably.
Yeah, she had literally no emotional regularity then, and she don't have none now. It's even worse now.
Right.
Now
she was probably obviously rebellious, probably had behaviors and all.
Yeah, because she was stripping and everything. So I don't know. I'm really curious as to how her relationship with her mother was. Now speaking on, like you said, being a young mom and things. I relate to Tokyo because I was 16 and pregnant. So I can relate to her as being a teenage mom, being a young mom. And it was hard. Like, I'm not going to hold you. But the difference between us is I did not want my mother or anybody else raising my son. That was one of the reasons why I bought my house. Because I saw my son wasn't necessarily, and he was young, of course. I bought my house when he was turning 3. He wasn't necessarily respecting authority as I was his authoritative figure. He was running to my mother. And so she would kind of undermine some of the things that I would say, some of the things that I would do. And so I was just like, I can't raise him like that. I got to like nip this in the butt, like stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then it's going to be a problem. It's going to continue to be progressively worse. But what I also realized, and this also is something that him and I touched on, we sat down and had a conversation on my YouTube channel, on my series, All Real Monsters. We actually sat down and had conversations, and I created a mother wound because I was young and I did not know, I wasn't an adult. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know basically how to raise a child. I didn't know what I was doing. And essentially I was learning as I went along, just like, you know, any other mother, but I was a teenager. Now I did have my parents that helped me. I did have a village and everything that helped me. And I do speak to that and everything, but I was also dealing with postpartum depression. Didn't know I had it until like 2 years after I had him. I was dealing with his dad, and me and his dad was going back and forth on and off. I was going back and forth to school and really didn't want to go because I couldn't focus because of my anxiety and depression and stuff. So there was a lot going on. And within all of that, I ended up creating like a mother wound where he had a hard time talking to me about things and a hard time coming to me about stuff. And we have worked through it because thankfully I have been young enough to heal some of the things, and as we're growing along and as I'm healing, I can open up to him and express things to him. And as we're going through counseling, because him and I went through counseling, you know what I'm saying? As we did that, we healed a lot of that mother wound. So I am grateful that I had enough emotional maturity and emotional regularity to where we could work through that as we were going. And so it didn't affect him all of his childhood. You know what I'm saying? He had the healing starting early as far as the mother wound is concerned. So I can't be like, well, he can't blame me later on in life. He can, but essentially we've worked through a lot of the things that a lot of us as Gen X, Z, you know what I'm saying? Y, whatever, weren't able to do with our own parents. And that's the biggest difference between the generations, Alpha, X, Y, Z, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest difference, is the fact that us millennials, I'll put it that way, us millennials have decided in subconsciously, for real, that we were not going to continue the cycles of what we went through and what our parents went through, X, Y, and Z, and we were going to start the healing process early with our own children. So kudos to us millennials. So, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of felt like I can't, be here and speaking on mother wounds and speaking on everybody else's mother wounds, and not speak to what I know as far as, my life. And I do have mother wounds with my own mama. But you know what I'm saying? As far as me being a mother, I really wanted to speak on that because I know that I created, mother wounds for him inadvertently. I didn't do it. It's not something that you do on purpose, but I also did the work so that he could heal through those mother wounds, and he could speak to those mother wounds, and he could progress while healing through those things. And so I'm really happy with the way that I did it with him, because God knows our relationship would have been super tumultuous if we start the healing process ahead of time. So
yes, well, I am a mom as well of 2, and I can definitely say that from my own frustrations with, you know, how life was going, or like what me and their dad was going through. Like, I know that I created some early mother wounds because I didn't know how to, for when I was allowing things to happen that I shouldn't allow. And then I wasn't in a place where I could speak up for myself, or that's how I felt.
Right.
And so I let my frustration out on my kids just with a lot of yelling, like first, like lashing out and things like that, when
I did the same thing,
unnecessary, you know. And that's part of the reason why I didn't whoop my kids like that, because I always felt like I was gonna like whoop them, and then I was gonna let out unnecessary anger on them.
Right.
You know? So I was like, I don't want to whoop you because I know I'm mad, but you know, like, just like when somebody wanna take somebody out, sometimes when it be like overkill, because they are like releasing all the things, and right. I'm a Scorpio, sorry if that was a little bit too dark of an analogy, but but
we true crime fans over here, so we get it. We get it.
I didn't think about that. I was like, somebody might think I'm crazy. No, I'm just a Scorpio who likes true crime and all the dark things sometimes. So anyway, but it's just like you try to reel yourself back and think about how you felt about your mom. Right. With the things, because my mom was a yeller, my mom was a fusser, like all you know, mama forgive me if you see this, but she know my friends used to say that she was mean. They used to be scared of her. Yeah. Because she was always yelling at me, like embarrassing.
Yeah. My mom didn't really like embarrass us too much in front of people, but certain things that she said stuck with me. She wasn't the big yeller, but certain things that she said, her words could really get to me. And they still do. You know, I had an incident not too long ago, and I was like, how could she say that? I didn't even do anything. So, still a struggle. So, and that's something that I kind of feel like, I don't even know if that's something that's going to be remedied, because she's in her 60s now. Like, you can't really train people to change and when they get that age. So yeah, you gotta kind of take the bitter with the sweet. But the thing is too, like, we're close and we talk almost every day, but it's certain things that I feel like I can't open up to my mom about, and you know, it kind of sucks, because sometimes you just want that mom energy and you just want the mom advice or whatever, but when it's biased and it's tainted in their opinions and stuff, it can just be like, all right, no, I'd rather just not.
Yes, and that's a big part of why I try to be like, you know, I talk to you about my baby girl all the time. She just wants to talk to me about all these things, and I know that I didn't even really, from what I remember, I don't even really feel, know if I felt comfortable talking to my mom just about like stuff that happened at school, because I know I couldn't talk to her about certain stuff, like boys, stuff like that.
Boys,
like,
nothing.
None of that. I couldn't
tell her I was kissing on the playground or nothing.
Yeah, because all she was, as long as I didn't come home pregnant, that she didn't want, you know. So I try to make sure that I engage with her and her conversations and things like that. But sometimes I will let her know, I'm like, look, I don't really feel like talking right now, because she be, as soon as I come in the door, she's like, Mommy, guess what?
Yes, they be on like Velcro. Like they that term Velcro babies.
Yes. And I did the skin to skin with her. So that is real. She's still trying to sleep in the bed with me. Mine.
I was never a co-sleeper. That was one of the things that I was really, really proud of, because I was never a co-sleeper. He always slept in his crib. Unless we were taking naps and stuff, I would let him sleep with me. But like actual like bedtime, like no. So he's always been, you know, separate in that way. He's never really truly, unless he was sick, wanted to, you know, sleep with me or be all over me or whatever as far as sleeping is concerned, but wanting to, that's still to this day he in there. So I'm just like, but
right.
Yeah, so and I enjoy it, but sometimes because of the personality that I am and the personality that I have, I'm very introverted. So I'm a loner. So I thrive on solidarity and, you know, kind of removing myself. And that's because of how I grew up, because I didn't really engage a lot, because my brother was 7 years older than me. My sister was 6 years older than me. So I didn't really there was a real gap there. And
my sister was 4 years older than me. And then we didn't even live together until I was 2. So I didn't even have a real relationship with her. And so that also affected us. And like, we could talk all day about these mother wounds and you know, but yeah, so I was always by myself. So I'm sorry,
so I do notice that sometimes I'll be like, okay, you know, let's kind of have this conversation and then kind of, you know, get it out the way and then let me do my time. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think whereas he used to take offense to it because he thought it was something that like I just didn't want to engage with him or didn't want to spend time with him, I think he kind of realizes now it's like, nah, that's just how my mom is. Like, that's how she is as a person. She's never really had like a whole lot of people that she's always been around. Like, she don't even go around her friends like that. So, you know, so hopefully that's something that he kind of picked up on. That it's like, no, that's not her. That's not me. Right. It's her, you know? So it's a new thing.
It is. And, you know, I actually explained that to my daughter because, you know, she's 10. So she, you know, I'm like, I told her, I was like, you know, mommy just likes to be by herself. You know, I love you and I love being around you, but I also love being by myself because I just like having that time. So, you know, she understands. Yeah. And she'll be like, what time can I come in? And I'm like,
and they be watching the clock.
And I don't even, that's why I can't tell her nothing. Because she will come in right at that time. And she's like, it's 9:30. She's a Leo, by the way. Yes. Just set an alarm, okay?
Yes.
So yes, my baby's a Leo. So y'all know Leos.
Yeah, she want that energy. She like, take me through there. I'm here.
Yes, they are very sunshiny. And my dark Scorpio ass is like...
But see, that makes sense to, you know, her cheering and competitions and stuff. Yeah. Big Leo energy over on that stage. She like,
big Leo energy. All day, girl, like dancing, TikToking all day. I'm like, girl,
yes, I love it though. But I love her just her energy and just how she is. But I also love the fact that she has a mom who has gone through her own traumas and has gone through the healing process of healing those traumas. And so now you can utilize everything that you've worked through and worked on and help her, and it not affect her as to where like she feels like she's growing up and while you're healing, she has to kind of maneuver through your healing, and then her, you know, is creating certain wounds for her. So I love the fact that you can kind of like nip it in the butt earlier than, you know, what I was able to do and really like come to her as a healed mother. That is beautiful. Like, I don't think people give moms that have gone through that and have done the work and are raising their children through healed lenses and with clarity. You know what I mean? I don't think you guys get enough credit for that.
Yeah, and it's also just because I feel like it's kind of like not really talked about much.
It's not.
You know, because if you're really healing, you're not out there gloating about how you are healing the next generation. You know, because you're too focused on that healing.
Yeah, you're right. But also, it's a thing of you still have those two forces still kind of bucking up against each other, because you have the millennials who are determined to break the cycles, but then you still have those who are within the cycles and are creating the same cycles with their own children. So sometimes you, on one hand, if you do speak on it or speak to it or whatever, you have people chastising, oh, she thinks she, you know, a better mom than me and she X, Y, and Z. And that's not necessarily the case. It's one of those things where it's like, no, like, I want you to see that I've healed. I'm raising my daughter through a healed lens, and I encourage everybody else to do the same. So that's where I feel like a lot of us are coming from, where we kind of expose, like, okay, we had our mother wounds and we've healed through our mother wounds, and this is how we're raising our children now. And people are like, you think you better than us, like, you know what I mean, type of energy. But that's not that's not the type of foundation that we are coming from when we speak to that. So girl, but like you said, we can go on with mother wounds for a grip. However, I would be a little nosy.
Okay,
I don't want to be a little nosy. So what I think we should do is, I think we should switch gears a little bit, and I think we should read into Tokyo and Angela a little bit, if you don't mind. How you feel?
Let's do it.
All right, so let's go ahead and switch gears. Let me go get my cards and stuff, and then we can do this thing. Okay. All right, sis. So I think we are prepared. I think we got some divination tools over here. So let's get into it. So we have some good questions, and I think we should start from the beginning. So the first question I think that we should read on is, what was the relationship between Tokyo and her mother? Now, you guys, Priestess Michaela Love is doing tarot, and I'm going to be hitting y'all with oracle. So let's see what we get. Okay.
Yes, I'm excited.
All right. So what was the relationship between Tokyo and her mother?
I didn't prepare. I'm not on the flat surface, so excuse me if I look like I'm struggling.
Sorry, y'all, shuffling. Sorry if it's loud in your ears. But we got to see what's tea. We got no. I just need like one card at a time. I don't want y'all to. There we go. Here, Elena. What was her relationship like?
All right.
Should
I do a 3 card or just one, since we're doing both?
So I'm gonna do one, and then I'm gonna do a clarifier just in case.
Okay.
Thank you. Actually, no, thank you, because that's too many cards. I need just one card popping. Please. One card. There we go. Okay. Ooh, shit.
Ooh, baby. I already pulled my first card, and yeah. That relationship. Let me say, you want me to go ahead and, or you want to go first with the oracle?
Girl. Kind of for real, the way it looks to me, because there's new opportunities, but then there's character development. So what I feel like is, with new opportunities, I feel like that was her being, a new mother, just, coming into motherhood, coming into something new for herself, coming into a new experience. But this is also something that's helping her develop her character as she goes along, which means the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. She was experiencing some of the things that she is displaying, but she's displaying it on a more intensified level because she's being seen. She's doing it in public, right? So there's a level of intensity because Tokyo was doing it in public. So everybody's seeing it. Everybody's bearing witness to what's going on. However, it was done to her behind closed doors. So people aren't really understanding why she is quick to lash out, why she's quick to anger, why you can say something and it not be something that's in a negative tone or a negative connotation, and she can still take it there. She's never been heard. She's never been, you know, kind of accepted within her mother's, you know, for her, where her mother's concerned, she really feels like she never really was accepted by her mom. It was something like her mom felt like she should have aborted her and didn't. She had her and raised her. And so that's where the character development is coming from. So
yes, because that is going along with exactly what I pulled.
Okay.
Yes, so I pulled the King of Wands reverse. And so that already let me know that her mama was not even ready to be a mama when she became a mother.
Right. So
she didn't have anything to really give her.
She didn't have the mental capacity for it.
Yeah, she didn't have the tools. I mean, luckily she did take in her granddaughter, because I feel like it was like she wasn't in such a negative space like Tokyo is in. I think she just maybe wasn't afforded the opportunity.
I kind of feel like one of the reasons she took in China was to make up for how she mothered Tokyo.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it was not her fault. Like, it wasn't because she just didn't want to be a mom. It was just like she didn't have what she needed.
Right.
And I'm getting that she wasn't even an authority in her own life. Like, maybe Tokyo daddy was much older than the mom.
I got pimp vibes.
And yeah,
I got pimp vibes. I was like, oh, maybe she was like, she kind of got it in a little too deep with him. And
yeah. So with that, she didn't have the tools that she needed. So that left her only giving her what she had. And then also with whatever the relationship was, we're getting the Ace of Cups reversed. She wasn't able to pour into her emotionally because she had her own trauma from this man, her lifestyle, whatever it is that she was dealing with as a young, most likely young mom, because the generational things, like a teen mom is usually begotten by a teen mom.
Yeah, because my mom had my sister at 19. Well, she was 19 going on 20. So
yeah, so it usually follows. It's like, especially if like a millennial is a teen mom, 9 times out of 10 their mom was a teen mom.
Right. I'm just happy my son broke the curse. He broke the cycle. Okay.
Yes. Period. Exactly. Yeah. So she didn't have the capacity to pour into her emotionally because she was too. I'm getting the word numb. Like she was dealing with whatever she was dealing with. So she just didn't have it. She didn't have it for herself to give to somebody else. Like what's the saying? You can't pour into somebody else's cup when yours is empty, or
can't pour from an empty cup.
Yeah, can't pour from empty. And that's so true. So her cup was upside down from the beginning, and it just never.
It was never refilled.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that was good. Ooh, let's do another one. Okay, so the next question that we came up with is, what are some things that trigger Tokyo? Okay, so what are
I feel like I already know what this one is.
Me too.
Ooh.
Thank you. Can I get a clarifier?
And y'all know this is real because me and sis are in 2 totally different states. Like around.
Nope.
For the and the tarot to be correlating is
2 different decks. I got an oracle deck. She got the tarot. And then this oracle deck was made by one of my friends. So it ain't like she don't even have this.
I don't, and I'm using good old Rider.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all already know that spirit is truly.
And we shuffling on screen.
Yes.
Okay.
I see you dropping cards and everything. So yes.
Ooh. Oh. Okay. Wow.
Ooh.
What you get?
She has, okay, so I got the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, and y'all know, let's go ahead and get that imagery because the imagery is very important. Okay.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Tokyo Toni, the stuff that is triggering her is remembering the things that she could have been. Thinking about all the things that she could have been if she never got pregnant, or she was a stripper, whatever she was. All those things, she's moved on from it, but it's still there. It's still those lingering things, and it's like it's so many emotions that come up when she's reminded by China. And here's the clarifying card, so y'all know.
Yep.
That Four of Pentacles, that is somebody who is holding on to money. And with it being reversed, she ain't got nothing to hold on to. And she's seeing that her daughter is flourishing and she's making her coin. She don't need her. And she wants to be needed. And I'm wondering if Angela has promoted anything lately.
She has. I think she's doing something with what is that, Life's Church, that life church that Erica Kirk and all them are a part of.
We might have to do another topic on that. But anyway.
But I do believe she's got something coming up, so she's doing something.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely resenting all the things of the past, and she's trying to move on from it, but it's just not there because she don't have the tools. Like we said earlier, She don't have that emotional maturity. She's a part of that generation too that they don't therapy. I ain't going no therapy.
Yeah.
You need no help.
Right. So, I ain't talking to somebody, paying somebody to talk about my shit.
Yeah.
I hear that. I can hear her saying that shit now. That's crazy that you got that, because the first card that came out for me was exploration. And it felt like you said, she never found her purpose. And one of the things down here says finding one's purpose. She never was able to find her purpose. She was exploring. There was a lot of self-exploration. But the thing of self-exploration is you explore and you eventually find a purpose. You eventually find, something that you grow into, something you grow from, something you grow through. There's growth there, right? But there was never growth for her. She was always finding herself in some other type of toxic bullshit. And so it was always a toxic type of cycle. She was always trying to pursue dreams and aspirations, but she was pouring from an empty cup. She didn't have nothing to, really pursue, or to really step out of her comfort zone. And then that's another thing too. The toxicity became her comfort zone. That was all she knew. So that was all she thrived in. And so she was never really able to get that exploration out to really find herself. I really feel like had she gotten out of DC, had she gotten out of the area that was comfortable for her or familiar to her, she would have done a lot better. And there may have been something that was really, or somebody caught on to her to say, hey, no, that's not how you do things. That's not how you heal. So the next card that came out, which is what I feel is the real trigger, is resilience. And I feel like Angela has the resilience that Tokyo did not. And that's what triggers her. Because even though Angela has gone through a lot of hardships, especially publicly, she's gone through a lot of public humiliation with the Kardashians and things, and she still manages to rise to the occasion. She still manages to make herself a better version of herself. And Tokyo never really had the, I'm not gonna say opportunity, because she did have the opportunities. She just never advanced on those certain opportunities that was presented to her for her to show just how resilient she was and how she could, rise to certain occasions and stuff. So spot on.
Yep. And those pentacles are speaking to the grounding that Angela has through all this turmoil. Like she done had her crash out moments, but she has grown tremendously from the Black China that we used to see on social media to Angela White that we are witnessing today. And you know, a lot of these celebrities go through these transformation from ratchet and hoeing to Christianity,
right?
And I feel like her transition is genuine as opposed to other people. Like I really feel like she
not put on the show,
right? She didn't want to really live the life that she was living, but look who she had to follow.
Exactly.
So once
speaking of which,
better, she did better.
Yeah, and she's doing better for her children, and she's the prime example of what we were saying, how you could have a mother from a certain generation, you being the millennial saying, okay, no, I'm breaking the cycle, and then how your children are coming. Her children are so well spoken, and they're so expressive. King is so just like reclusive. He's like in the background, like he's like, I'm cool, y'all do y'all thing, but Dream is like, hey, I'm Dream, I'm here, let's go, like what's up, y'all?
They're so beautiful. But
speaking to the healing, so we've witnessed Angela, and we are still currently witnessing Angela going through her healing journey. So the next question that we have is, will Tokyo heal out of this cycle of toxicity? Will Tokyo heal out of this cycle of toxicity? All right, y'all. Will Tokyo heal?
I don't want to be a pessimist, but
remember how I said these 60-year-olds just don't be.
And that's what I was about to say. If you still crashing out like that at 60 years old,
drop the card.
You got bigger problems. Okay.
I need a card and I need to clarify it.
Bigger problems.
See, this is the shit I'm talking about. Chaotic energy. She ain't coming out.
Cards flying. My card's flying too.
Try to tell you, Tokyo is a whirlwind of something over here.
She probably know we were reading her energy.
Yeah, she probably like, y'all, get the fuck off me.
Let's see.
All right. Let me clarify.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's see what we got.
Ooh, I don't know, sis.
Right.
Sis, I don't know.
Cause let's see.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
So inner child healing came out. Sis, and then to clarify that, wish fulfillment came out. And you see Fairly Odd Parents on this joint.
Look.
Don't tell me you got the Wheel of Fortune.
No. Okay.
The World card.
So your first card, no.
Okay.
Knight of Cups.
Girl.
She's gonna be on a new journey.
Yes.
She's gonna attempt to heal.
She's healing that cup. That cup is that emotion. That's
yes. She's going to attempt to heal. It's gonna be a new thing. Maybe she will try therapy.
Wow.
Maybe she will. And what got me with your second card, now let's look at this imagery.
Girl.
Okay.
Yes.
Seven of Cups. That means there's many opportunities. She's got a lot of things that she wants to do. She wants to do it.
I see in the cups, I see one of the cups is like making amends with these people, making amends with certain people. Girl.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like she has the opportunities. China wants to heal for her, but it's up to her how she goes about it on her journey, how she gonna go about it.
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That is wild. So we are holding out hope. There's hope, y'all.
Yes.
The cards say that there's hope on both ends now. Y'all see how we did it. The cards on both ends said there is hope. Okay, so last question, sis. Okay. Last question, and then we're gonna let the people go. Okay. We're gonna let the people go. All right, last question is how does Angela feel about what's currently going on?
Okay.
How does Angela currently feel about what is going on? Ooh, child. Just one card at a time, please. Thank you very much. Oh, there you go. Oh, okay. Clarifier. Hey, these readings are eating down though. I ain't gonna hold you.
They really are. They really, really are. Because I mean, the correlation is just crazy.
I know. I was just like, what?
Especially that last one. That was yeah, that was lit.
Oh, you know what? I love this. Oh, okay. I'm ready whenever you are.
Yes, girl. Sometimes my ancestors be having me shuffling for days, and I'm like, let's do this already. Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Okay. What?
You want to go? I want you to go first. Huh?
I forgot the question.
Oh, how does Angela feel about what's currently going on?
Yes, okay. That is what I'm getting. Okay, because I was like, that's all. It was confusing me at first when the card came out, because I was like, wait a minute. So what does she feel about what is going on? Mm-hmm. She really kind of wants she wants to move on from it, but she can't. Like, to me, this is her, but this is like, that's always gonna be my mama.
Yep.
I gotta take her with me.
Yep.
Like, I can't not, and it's given, this is her. This is Angela, and this is China, and this is Toni. Yep. Like, this is what's given. It's like, she really loves her mama. And I feel like she understands in her growth that it ain't all her mama's fault. You know, she done did some things, but we know that she's also gone through some things. And that, you know, that swords energy is her having that mental clarity about it. Mm-hmm. That's she's moving on, but in a mentally stable way, because that 6, that's an even number, so that is stability, harmony, the number 6. And then my clarifying card was the 6 of Wands. So baby, we're on it. So easy. Yeah, it's the victory lap. Like, she knows that she's gonna be good regardless of that relationship, but she does want the relationship. So if the opportunity comes around, she is gonna try to, you know, make the moves to help her mom heal so that they can have a good relationship, because she wants them to be in her kid's life. That's a big thing for her.
Yes. Sis, this is wild. So what was crazy to me is my first card is your clarifier card. And my second card, my clarifier card, is your first card. Oh. So the first card that I got was Royal Treatment, but you see, it's the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. The mom is on there, but there's a bunch of the kids, the inner child and all of that stuff. There's an adult though, but that's not the mom, right? So it's her just still, you know, moving along as she does. She's still growing within herself. That's where I got like the many different versions of the kids. They're still growing. She's still finding herself, figuring out who she is, figuring out who this new Angela White is instead of Black China. She has to relearn herself all over. But it also says, you know, she's having 5-star dinners. She's not worried about anything. She's having 5-star dinners. She's in it says new week, new city, state, country. Shopping sprees, black cards. You know, she's got her own boutique. She's got her own hair salon. Homegirl is thriving. She's getting royal treatment because she's a boss. And so, you know, on the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, the mom was a performer. You know what I'm saying? She was in the entertainment industry. And so I really feel like she still has her mom in the back of her mind, but she also knows, I still got to grow. I still have to thrive. I still have to live my life. I still have to make, you know, do for me and my kids. I still have to be the example for my children. So I'm going to go about as if nothing is wrong. I'm going to continue to go about, but when she needs me, I'm going to reach back, because the second one is Brothers in Arms. She's always going to be there for her mom. She's always going to reach back for her mom. And you know how Martin had to convince Will, or either Martin had to convince Will or Will had to convince Martin to give it on Bad Boys 4 to to do the what's the name, because they said Bad Boys 3 was it. And so I really feel like that goes to talk about their cycles. Like they've had I hate you, forgive you. I hate you, forgive you. And so I really feel like this is speaking on, well, she's going to eventually say, okay, Angela, I understand what you're saying. I'm on my healing journey. I'm working towards my healing journey. Can you help me? And she's going to get that helping hand for that Brothers in Arms. So that is crazy.
I love that.
I loved this too.
I love it for them. And I love that how our readings was point on and correlated. Yes.
Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, I think we have taken up enough of y'all's time. We had some fun today, though.
Yes.
And that's really, really cool. And also, it gives you a chance to, kind of get into us and our reading styles and, type of services that, we could offer for y'all, too. So don't hesitate to reach out if y'all want services from either of us or whatever. Don't hesitate to reach out for those. Don't hesitate to follow us on social media to figure out what we got going on. And just, keep engaging with us and everything. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all's views. We appreciate y'all being here with us. Sis, you got anything else you want before we leave?
No. Keep on looking out for those episodes every Tuesday.
Yes,
we'll have y'all laughing and ready to get into the next spiritual conversation. Yes, like it all up, share your stuff out.
Yes.
Oh yes. And if you can't watch, we are uploading to Spotify, right, sis? Yes.
We are. Yes. So we are in the process of on the back end, and sis was like, nah, we gonna wait to tell y'all. But yes, we are.
Just be looking out for it.
Definitely look out for that, because we are definitely making waves on the back end, and our audio only, not video, but only audio will be on Spotify. So definitely look out for that. Go, y'all. We are growing. Okay, we are growing. The word I tell everybody for me this year, the word is expansion. So we are trying to expand. We are being expansive. And so with that being said, we love y'all, and we will talk to y'all next week. Bye.